take that
What a tank.
tower for his team. It's really scary
Great
because you
tank,
don't know how
great
much
play.
HP he has as well going into him, so you don't
Yeah.
know if you can take him down. All right, it looks like another boss fight might be coming in. No, it looks like they won't fight towards this God of Destruction on the bot lane. Actually, no, moving in. Nice take from Annie on the God of
Another
Destruction.
tower.
Yeah, second for his
Really well
team.
done.
But looks like he might be pushing forward. No, he does get found. Satoru
Careful.
knows he's there.
Good kick. Needs to run back though.
All right,
Needs to use
does
the
get
extra
caught.
speed he's
We do
got.
have a skirmish towards Jacko. Ooh, super low Arctic.
Oh, and he
Whoa,
got caught.
will he get out? And Abe is down.
Abe down. And he's somehow alive. I thought he was going
and
to go down at
Arctic
the same
both super
time.
low. Looks like Oro's poking at that God of Destruction. Nice take on the bot lane from Team Swag.
Okay, another tower taken. This is positive now, at least for them. They're fighting off. Oh, they got
Alright,
Jacko at the
Swag
same time.
sneaking
Swag
that
got
boss away from their opponents.
Still a God of Destruction versus each other being taken down, so it's 2 for 2, but just a slight boss lead, but it's early bosses. So it's all about this next boss and the team fights coming after. Remember, Ribrianne is so powerful because of the healing that can get done.
Yeah, especially on these two tanks, both on Bardock this game.
And Team Abe is going to be sweating a little bit because they're still down on levels.
Yep.
They need to get that farm, but guess what? Same decision is being made here from Team Swag.
All right, Ribrianne in roughly 10 seconds.
This is going to be the important boss fight. It's also going to be where the team fight
Yeah.
goes down. It's very hard to take down Noctis right now because he is playing super strong. He has all his divine cards where Oros doesn't quite have his third one just yet.
Looks like
That
Team
can play a
Abe
big
actually might
factor.
be going for that top God of Destruction. Abe poking. It
fast
will
on it.
take a low. Nice kick.
No!
Does catch his opponent, Satoru. All right,
Two
Abe
going
and
down.
Arctic actually going down. Two players down 4 vs 2. Boss
Oros
is
needs to be
still up.
careful,
It looks like
pushes
they
him
might
back.
be going towards the boss.
Oh, this is not the boss they want to lose. They're being pushed
definitely.
back. Swag straight on top of it. Look, so they're patrolling the map. They've taken full control. 10 seconds still before Abe and Arctic are going to be back up.
All right,
Swag
nice
can be doing all of this
control.
on his own solo. Oros is struggling to stay
Nice
alive.
take
He's
on
going to find
Oros.
himself taken down for 30 seconds.
All right, the boss
And
does go
Annie,
to
the
Team
only one
Swag
left
as
alive.
well. All right, super good
That is
coordination
the
there.
healing.
All right,
The
Sanjana
healing boss
going
as well.
down. All right, let's see
Abe.
if Team Abe can counter here.
Arctic trying to fight this on his own. Abe come to back him up. Swag pushing as much as possible. Arctic needs to get out of there. It's going to have to be Abe to solo defend the God of Destruction. He is pushing Swag back. Swag has a lot more health than him, though, but is a little bit more squishy.
All right, just super good coordination there from Swag, having Team Swag, sorry, having Swag on the boss, and then the rest of the team really just locking their opponents down in that western location there.
Abe's trying to get that extra farm on go. Now the levels are starting to even out a bit. So the Ultimate Gohans will be the difference in level here.
Yeah.
But look, Abe and Arctic 13 each, where the Super Vegito hasn't quite hit 13 for Team Swag right now. Back to fighting on this boss tower. Annie needs to be careful on the Ultimate Gohan. He's got the speed to try and get away out there, but there's too much damage
super
on him.
low.
All four players focusing him. He will be taken out 30 seconds. He's down from this.
Let's see if Team Swag can take advantage of this player being down for 20 more seconds. It looks like they are pushing towards this top lane.
Nice early find.
Oh,
Arctic onto
nice
Noctis. Push
pushback.
back all the way as well.
Special
Super
attack
attack from
from
Swag,
Bardock.
going to do a lot of damage. Is it going to be enough to push him back? There's no healing done on the God of Destruction for now. They need to be careful as the health is being whittled away. Oros
take
can't
on
stand the
Arctic.
fight for too much longer. Arctic's been taken out of this one. There is damage all over the place, and they can just go for this bottom tower. How fast can the rotation happen? Team Abe.
Oh,
they had
nice.
to push
Really
back on it.
saved there by the Zeno reset.
Yeah.
All right, Annie taking
Just at the right
Noctis
time.
super
Abe's on
low.
top. Abe's going so fast. Abe's going for it. There is the Vegito that's just come back, though. This will be a battle between those two on the tower. Oros managing to take him down. Noctis out for 31 seconds, but at the same time, Abe is gone as well while the tower is low.
Oh,
Check
nice
being
take
done.
from Annie there.
That's huge. Annie,
Swag
low HP
going
win.
down.
Finds the Kefla going down. Swag out of it.
There's so many 1v1s happening all over the map there.
I'm just trying to look at the
Super
minimap more
insane,
than
yeah.
looking at the main game.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right, so much action in this first battle in the grand finals. Just all the players performing really well, I think. No more bosses, so both sides need to be careful. It's all about, I think, who makes that first mistake, who gets picked off first.
Oros came up clutch there, though, in that fight he had.
Yeah.
He's now leveling up more. Look, the levels 12, 13, 13, 13 for Abe, 13, 13, 13, 12 on the other side for Team Swag. So it's a tank difference versus the Ultimate Gohan difference.
All right, Swag does have that Ribrianne buff, though, for Noctis as well.
Yeah, the healing. It is going to help a lot. They're waiting to go for this top tower.
Yeah.
Annie,
Just one more hit
going
on
to
the
go
tower.
straight in for it.
They know he's
Can
there.
he
Will
get
they
it
be able to
done?
stop him?
And the top
All
tower
right, it
now,
looks
they
like
need to be
Annie does
careful.
take it. Oh, at the
Straight
bottom
in.
tower. 14 maybe though, going
they've
down.
done it. Swag, great timing,
Nice.
straight push on, no chance at all. Abe wasn't ready for it. They didn't see where they were, and Swag in the grand final find themselves going up 1-0 here against Team Abe, our previous Squadra Blast EU champions, and it's Swag with another MVP performance.
All right, that was a really intense performance from both sides, I think, in this first battle of the grand finals. How was it? Any thoughts?
Dude, that was a crazy back and forth. Abe feeling like they had the early game under control, but then losing both the Jacko and the Ribrianne was just not on the cards for them to be able to sustain it. And then you saw Swag kept grouping up together and making sure they had a positional advantage. That's what caught them that nice win at the end. If you look at the difference there, it was they were hunting for Team Swag. Swag were all together. No one looked from at the bottom. And then they were able to grab the win, grab the Dragon Ball, and claim the first game. Team Abe right now making a little bit too many mistakes there towards the end, which cost them.
All right, let's take a look at the results.
Oh, look, that's how close it was. That was it.
Super
It
close
was a,
stats.
This was a damage difference. That's 100% the damage difference because Vegito and Kefla just outperforming very nicely in there. They had this lead when it came to the second bosses that were coming into the game, and Oros was playing on the back foot a lot against Noctis, but then was controlling the late game more towards it. I'm wondering if Abe will decide to swap off Goku Daima to try and counter the Vegito in there.
All right, let's go to the replay now for battle.
Dragon Ball Genshin Squadra! Kakarot! Kakarot!
Here in the bot lane.
Oh, great damage done by Noctis early.
For Team Abe though, going
they've
down.
done it. Swag, great timing,
Nice.
straight push on, no chance at all. Abe wasn't ready for it. They didn't see where they were, and Swag in the grand final find themselves going up 1-0 here against Team Abe, our previous Squadra Blast EU champions, and it's Swag.
All right, so that was the replay from Battle 1 of the Grand Finals between Team Abe and Team Swag. You know, at the end there, both teams going for the God of Destructions to try to finish off the game. Swag taking the lead there. How was that replay?
It was maybe showing the problems of defense for Abe, you know, and trying to go for it, losing a bit of map control as well, and struggling with some of the rotations in there. The way Swag was playing to solo some of the bosses there while his team went for the fights, keeping them at bay at the same time. This was him using the high damage output of Kefla in the best way possible and using it all at the right time. Very smart from Swag. This has proven that the best of one wasn't a fluke, but he was able to get it done now twice, and showing that Team Swag is here right now to win it, and they just need to win one more game to be walking away as the champions of Squadra Blast EU1 for 2026. And what a way it would be to start the year. I already spoke about Abe saying that he needed to lock into me earlier when I was chatting to him before the tournament started. But right now, they need to lock in and fix up and look at some of the mistakes they made here. Maybe we look at a hero change coming into game 2.
All right, before that, let's take a look at the MVP from the previous battle. All right, so once again, Swag on the Kefla. Only 1 death, 8 KOs, 9 assists.
The most damage we have seen from anyone so far when we've got here to do the commentary, right? Total damage inflicted, 424,433. Taking a lot of damage received at the same time, but only dying once shows to me that they're able to control the map very well, you know, fall back when needed, use the mobility to their advantage the whole time, also getting off some tower damage at the same time. So Swag right now deserved MVP. This is just the first game, and if he can keep this performance up, he's going to keep it flowing from what we saw. Remember, he had an MVP on their games previously as well. He's starting to charge up and take control and put himself in the best position to win the whole thing.
All right, yeah, and this is a best of 3 grand finals, so if Team Swag does take this next game, they will be our winners.
Yeah, this is where Abe's experience now is absolutely key. Yeah, because we already spoke that they have Arctic, who's a new member, playing on one of the damage characters at the same time, right? Playing on the Kefla. He needs to show that he deserves to be here. He wants to be here. He's got the skills to do it and find a way, find a solution to what Team Swag is doing. If this was just like they hadn't met already in the tournament, I would say, okay, Abe's got a good chance to come back into us. But now, because this is already 2 games they've played today and Abe has lost both of them, something has to change with Team Abe in order to find the success and their dominance that they've had in previous seasons, in previous tournaments across all of Europe.
All right, so in terms of compositions, what do you think? It's the Goku, the mini Goku, that they need to switch out?
I wouldn't say it's the Goku Daima because he's very strong character in Abe's hands, but I feel like they might want to come away to the Oob this time.
All right, looks like that's what they might be doing.
Yeah, there we go. There we go. So the reason I'm saying to go in for the Oob here is because you're going to keep the distance up. Arctic's going to be on the Super Vegito. But this does mean you're sacrificing the Kefla. Kefla, in many people's eyes, is that Kefla is the strongest damage character in the game. And that makes a lot of sense. But Oob right now being used in the right hands can be a difference maker and has the same positive mobility, escape mechanics as well. So this is going to get exciting. This is going to get interesting. But right now, this is kind of a small Hail Mary I'm seeing because there is going to be no Kefla in the game. Again.
All right. And it looks like we have Cloud Cover and Mystery HP once again. So just a lot more map awareness we need from both sides, as well as how much damage have we already done to these opponents.
Dragon Ball Legends.
This is going to be
What do you
interesting.
say? Let's give it a shot.
Means you're not as confident at times to go for the fights, you know?
Yeah.
But now, remember, we spoke about this in the first game. The pressure is going to be on Swag. You're 1 game away from being champion. You've not had to deal with that before.
All right, let's
You've not
see
felt that feeling.
which team will be taking this second battle. Team Abe vs Team Swag, just one battle away from taking this tournament. This is their third match, or third battle against Team Abe, as you mentioned. Already a 2-0, but 1-0 in the tournament stage.
Yep, so they had a best of one, which was Swag's win.
Yep.
Now they're in the first best of three, but it's all the way in the grand finals. Both teams showing they have what it takes in order for them to get themselves into a position of being tournament champions. Obviously, the health's being hidden here for both sides is something that plays a factor into the confidence you have of going into some of the fights and chasing them down up into it. Quite a skirmish going on already at the beginning. Look at the damage from far away that's Abe able to do, though. This is where it's huge.
Yep. All right, how do you think the cloud cover is going to play into this game? We do see a lot of backdooring happening here and there.
Yeah, I think we saw less backdooring right.
You think you can stop me?
So between these two previous two teams, should I say? But I feel like maybe with the cloud cover, both ways and not having as much defense. So let's see how it pans out. As you said, more passive, a bit more defensive. And I wonder if real change will happen throughout the whole fight. Because it is definitely a mindset.
We have the Nappa coming up.
You had no chance of defeating me.
They're rotating straight away. They got the God of Destruction on their side for the top lane in favor of Abe. The bottom lane, they need to be careful where the fight's actually taking place.
All right, they're going right for it. The teams are flying in towards this Nappa. Nappa super low already. Nice take from Abe.
Swag low as well. Abe stole it quick.
Taking
Nicely
Swag.
done, but he will go
Abe
down.
going down as well.
Finds
1 for 1.
being taken out in the team fight. This was the same situation they found themselves in last time
Arctic
around.
going
the team
down as
fights
well.
were in favor of Swag. Swag's team fights on the bosses. They might not be able to secure the bosses, and that is a problem, but it does mean that they get the extra levels and the better laning phase.
It looks like Sanjana going down.
Oh,
nice
that's
response
different.
there,
That's
unfortunately
better.
going down.
That's huge because taking down the Vegito is key now. That means this evens out this laning phase. You know, last time around that they both lost. Swag lost none, and Team Abe lost 3 heroes, which is obviously huge in how this is going down. Satoru needs to be
Nice
careful
kick
as well.
there
He's
as
been pulled back
well.
in.
Go on.
Great work.
This place, Satoru going down.
Well,
Super
they're coming in with more
amazing
confidence,
kick
better
with
team
Annie.
fights.
Yep.
Abe's able to do so much damage at a greater distance now as well.
Yeah,
Complete focus.
Bringing 3 players there to take down Satoru, actually.
Yep.
Nice.
And remember,
teamwork.
he's using the shooting chaser. You see the cyclone above his head as much as possible to give himself the extra boost as well, which gives him to fire off that blast. And as long as Annie's doing his job of getting the kicks on place, dragging him around, it's going to help out so much. Kefla already straight in with the transformation, which is going to be a positive for Swag. Swag was the MVP of the previous match, so let's see if he can keep that form going up. But already we're seeing 2 level 8s for Team Abe. Only 1 level 8 for Team Swag.
Yeah, we actually have a level 6 on Noctis as well, so a bit behind in terms of level. We do have Jackie coming up in the top side.
Oh, and Noctis also hasn't transformed yet, so if it gets into a tricky situation, he can transform when getting low, so he can still use that to his advantage.
All right,
but on the other
attacks,
side, Oros has already done it.
both sides. 4 super attacks from both sides, all coming in. We do have a lot of damage coming. Jackie taking super fast, and Jetta. Nice take for Team Swag, tying it up
Swag
1
going
for
down
1
low.
in terms of boss. Super low, nice. Abe
2
going down.
down.
Gohan, Annie going down as well. Swag down for Team Swag. Oh, well, they take Sanjana.
Swag
Nice
down,
take.
Vegito going down. Noctis under pressure. He
It
did
is
transform. He
poking.
tried to give himself that boost of health. He's taking up a good amount of damage with the tanking, but they're jumping all over him. Arctic wants to finish him off, and he will get him done. That's 3 kills for Swag. 2 kills for Swag, 3 kills for Abe. A slight advantage in that, and level 9 on Arctic and Oros already.
All right, just both teams really responding after these boss takes and trying to just
Abe.
take it. Oh, super low, nice.
He's so low.
Does get out.
Swag versus Abe is going to be the match we need to look at over and over again.
All right, looks like we will be
Great
going for
push
this
off.
God of Destruction. Nice take from Team Abe, taking the first God of destruction of this battle. Right, nice
he's
kick.
trying to run back.
Abe super low. Oh, it does get taken down. Arctic as well. 2 players down for Team Abe. Another player going down. Oros down as well. I need the last player alive. It looks like Zeno for Team Swag moving towards Abe's tower as well. Right.
This is going to be really hard right now for Abe to build them snowball stacks, which is going to be annoying for him to build on the extra damage. They're trying to keep the tower alive, but they are going to trade it off. God of Destruction destroyed in favor now of Team Swag. So it's 1-for-1, both on the top lane. The bottom lane is nearly gone, though, for Team Swag. So they need to be careful. Defense has to be huge. And look who is coming into the mix right now. We're getting our third boss because it was split 1-1. It's not going to be Jacko this time. It's going to be Ribrier.
I like Abe with the Cyclone stacks prepared for this fight.
Healing coming in this early is great.
Yeah.
Whoever can get this is going to be huge. Arctic looking to at least patrol the area for now. Level lead for Arctic and Abe in terms of being the damage characters here. Arctic
out of
finding
place a
himself
bit.
one.
Gets kicked back.
No,
He
needs
is
to be
escaping.
careful. He needs
Sanjeta.
help.
It looks like the
He needs to get
Gohan's
some
fighting
big
in the
help
top
in
lane
there.
as
Abe's
well.
got around
Sanjeta
from
super
behind.
low. Nice hit. Oh, Arctic going
Oh.
down. Swag as well. Sanjeta going
Arctic
down
went,
for Swag
Swag
as
dead.
well.
And he's fighting Satoru up top.
Yeah,
While also
this
doing some
Gohan
damage to
vs
the
Gohan
tower.
battle.
Oh, they're going to take the boss, though. Abe is doing so much damage.